Hi there, Lee with MaxNax Plus on eBay and Tcgplayer. Just wanted to make a quick update when I had a second. It's currently 11:53 my time, and it's quiet, so it's a good time to do it. I'm trying to do more shorts because they're easier to do and they're quicker. And when you have kids and everyone's running around all the time making a lot of noise, it's difficult to make videos, especially when you don't have a place you can go to just do that. Quick thing, I got these Lost Thunder 3-packs. I have two of them. I bought a collection off eBay from Goodwill that had a bunch of random stuff, and a lot of the cards are moderately played. I just made a short about the hits I had in there, and I made a full video about what I had inside that. And there was these two play and trade event things from 2019, and I kind of looked into them like, hey, what's even in these things? Because it comes with a activities page, a coin, and a 3-pack like these, just the 3-card packs. And I saw some people opening them, got some team up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see what's in them. They weren't in the best shape anyway. There were kind of little holes in them, and so I decided, why not? I'm just gonna open them up. Maybe I'll get lucky. Ended up with 2 Lost Thunders. Still cool though. Really neat. I'm not gonna open them. I'm not. My luck is not that good. So I think it'd be cool just to hold around. They're really minty, really nice. Sorry. Still learning how to use the camera. I'm getting better at the videos. But right now we're kind of in that weird, I shouldn't say weird, but it's a summer slowdown is what they're calling it. And I've noticed this the last couple of years that around this time people are spending more of their money on outdoor activities, going, doing things, spending time with their family, which trust me, I'm doing the same thing. I think we have a Yellowstone trip we're wanting to do, probably late July, early August. We'll probably end up doing that. Personal thing. Wife's van, that's our family vehicle. The water pump's starting to go out. So, yay on that. It's going to be about $1,000. And I'm very mechanical myself, and usually I'll do the work. But, no. Yeah, you look into certain things, you look at what it's going to take to do it, and go, yep, I'm a pay someone to do that one. Really for a lack of time. If I really had to, if it was a pinch, and the only thing you have to really do is you're going to want to replace that serpentine belt, probably the thermostats, you're going to have it off, and the actual physical water pump itself, that's about $200-300 worth of parts. And the rest of that's going to be labor, because you got to take basically the upper motor mount off, the lower motor mount off, put a jack up underneath it, crank it up so you can actually access it, because you got about this much space between the sidewall and the engine. And that is a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing it. Again, what if I had to? Little side tangent, that's a personal thing. I'm just going to rant on these. I don't really have an itinerary. But back to the summer slowdown, hanging out with the family, not spending as much money in collectibles. Most people, right now, I'm trying to get what I can. I'm buying things off eBay because my local scene's quite drastic. Most people want an arm and a leg for the things that aren't worth anything. And I want those things that aren't worth anything. I want the bulk. I put out a little ad looking for bulk. And I think I've had a couple people get back to me, but then they wanted, I particularly said I didn't want expensive collections, and I keep getting the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 collection. I'm like, guys, I just want your bulk. I want your EXs and your full arts and the trainers no one wants. All the commons and playables and things like that no one really cares about unless they actually play the game. So it's very, very scarce around here for that sort of thing. So I've been trying to do it on eBay. And, you pay up a little bit. You got to pay your sales tax and your shipping and try to snipe somebody in an auction. I got beat out of an auction that was hovering around the $20 to $30 range for it was a book of Chinese and Japanese Vs, EXs, VMAXs, Pokeballs, like Chinese exclusive pattern cards, not the art rares, of course, but the little energy patterns and stuff like that. Things I like. Things I like to sell. I got a bunch of them up right now, and I've sold a few of them. But it went from being like the 26 to 30, and I put my high bin in at 65. With the shipping and everything, that'd be about $75, $80. Last second, someone goes straight up to $93 and won it. So, good on them. I wasn't really willing to pay about $100 for the 107 cards. I guess I wouldn't have been too awful, but just it's above my means. Which I shouldn't say above my means. It's above my willingness to pay. I could pay that. I'd pay that in a heartbeat if it was here in town. If I could hold them in my hands, see them, make sure they're legitimate, because you got to be careful of fakes and stuff. Like that auction that I just won off eBay, or sorry, from Goodwill on eBay. I had a lot of good stuff, a lot of good hits. They weren't in the greatest shape, a lot of good bulk, but there was a whole stack of really cool cards, but they all ended up being fake. Like a full art Rayquaza GX or GX EX, my full art EX, I think. That normally would have been like a $200 card if near mint. It was fake. I'm like, oh come on, that would have been really cool to have. Should have brought that out to show you. Anyway, but back to the slowdown. Sorry, I'm ranty. I'm not very good at this. I don't want to do a billion takes either. I'm definitely not going to edit it. But that's what people are doing right now, is spending time with their family, spending money on other things. So my goal for my eBay and my Tcgplayer is to get as much as I physically can and get it just uploaded. That way, it's there. It's available. When people want it, they can buy it now, or it's just there later. I'm trying to get eBay to up my my quantity amount, because I'm on the basic store. You can do 1,000 regular, and I think it's 10,000 in certain categories, including trading cards. And I spent yesterday and part of today uploading cards, sorting, uploading, getting other things on there that I haven't had time to, including a bunch of sports cards that I got in a lot that I did buy maybe 6 months ago. And they've just been sitting in a box. I know nothing about sports. I don't watch sports. I don't follow sports. But I have these cards. I figured I'll throw them up. Like, I think I did $249 for each one. They're all base, other than the tiny little ones I have that I've seen people selling for $5-6. So I put those up for about $4.99 free ship. You know, someone can message me if they want an offer. I usually don't have offers on anything lower than $20. If it's above 20, I'll throw offers on. But, you know, it's neither here nor there, I guess. Same thing on Tcgplayer. I did I went pro. I did the pro store. And with doing pro, I'm using the mass price, and I'm learning how to use the mass price, and I hate the mass price. Maybe I hate it because I don't understand it. But I got some rules set in place now. I officially have a floor price. I was getting murdered on not having a floor price. So now it's a little bit more worth my time, but also with the summer slowdown, I can't tell if it's a good calculation for, is it slower because I have a floor price, or is it slower because summer slowdown, or is it a combination of both? I used to have, I don't know, 10, 15 orders a day, and, you know, a lot of them were single 1 to 5 cent cards. And I really liked, you know, doing that for people, even though I may break even or lose a little bit of money. You know, get the numbers up, get people the cards they want for a decent price. But if someone comes along and buys 200-300 cards from you at a low price like that, and it's the order maybe hits for $5 or $6, you take your fees out, and the amount of quantity of that, you can't reasonably ship in plain white envelopes, because the amount of envelopes you would need to split that into would almost be the cost of just buying a tracked package, which is still more than what you made on it. So I ended up eating, I think, 3 or 4 orders in 1 week. That way I ended up losing money on. I'm like, you know what? We're going to do the pro. We're going to do the floor price. And just going to see what happens. And it slowed down. Other than, I don't know what happened this weekend. I just got done dropping off. I had 22 Tcgplayer orders. And I want to say 20 eBay orders I had to drop off. Like I said, I've been uploading a lot more to eBay. Especially, I have my Epson scanner. I don't know why people give it so much slack. You do what you have to it. Take out the little bobs and pieces, keep it clean. I've never had an issue with anything getting scratched. A lot of people say they hate it because there are scratch marks in them. Some people say they take everything out and still get scratches, and I don't see how that's possible. Maybe there's just a small piece of plastic on theirs that's not, you know, where it should be, or maybe it was made weird and it's not clean. It's really hard to say. But using that and card uploader, no affiliation, but I love using it. You can get a lot of things uploaded real quickly. Keep your organization in check. I still sort mine, especially if it's going to be on Tcgplayer. It's alpha sorted by set. or I use the Chaos for eBay because it's easier to pull that way, in my opinion. And that's basically just when you have like a stack of cards and you label it, say A1, then you pull an order. You sold card A1, card 15. So you just flip through, find card 15. Real easy, real nice, good to go, simple. The thing that's really been selling that I got from that Goodwill auction were McDonald's Celebrations cards, the 25th anniversary. I had a lot of them, and a lot of them were. I had some that were damaged, moderate, a little bit of light play, nothing near mint whatsoever. But they've been flying out. That's the thing I've sold the most, especially today. Somebody ordered, I think, 4 of them from me because I have a buy 3 get 1 free. So they ordered their 4, and people would buy 1, maybe 2. Someone the other day bought 3 from me and didn't get a 4th card, so I threw a Chinese Pikachu into the order for them as a freebie, as their free card. I mean, if they would have picked that, it would have been the free card anyway. It doesn't really matter. But it's definitely slowed down my order, my shipping. But so far, I think it's great. Like, I'm not spending as much time on that, so I'm spending more time. Obviously, I spend time with the family. That comes first. But it gives me more time to do things like the videos and the shorts and getting some older cards uploaded because I don't have to worry about spending, a bunch of time in the afternoon when everyone's in bed trying to get that, everything shipped out, packed. And fortunately for me, I live right around the corner from the post office, so it's not that difficult for me. I just run over there, drop everything off, come back. It takes maybe 5 minutes. So that's a plus that I have personally. I don't know if I have anything else I want to ramble about, frankly. Missed the Pitch Black on Pokemon Center. I was in queue. I was literally getting into the store and it crashed. And it kept crashing. And a lot of people said they got in. A lot of people said that same thing. They got crashed or got error messages. So this is the first drop that I've missed since Journey Together. That one was awful. That's before they had the waiting room enabled and the site kept, like, you try to get to checkout, it would crash, kick you off, get back in, get in there, try to add them back to cart, and it just never happened. And when this happens, I'm always at work and I'm busy and I can't just sit there for an hour trying to screw with it. So I'm just going to count my blessings at the last few sets I got. Really cool. I mean, I got the Ascended Heroes. I've got the Phantasmal Flames, which I only ordered 1 like a dummy, not realizing you could order 2. And my son and I opened that one, so I don't actually have that box anymore, and it's getting a little too expensive for me to care to buy it. But I got Perfect Order, which I don't know why everyone hates on it, but I'm a Meowth collector, so I love that set. I don't have the Meowths yet. I need the full art and the SIR. I have the regular one. I'll get them eventually. Not a big deal. Also need Phantasmal Flames when I'm thinking about it. Drats. Anyway, again, rambling. I got the one that was before that. Chaos Rising. I got my Chaos Rising, so I'll probably just end up picking up that PCETB. Somebody have it sell for, I don't know, $150 locally maybe. And I usually shy away from that, but I want one, so I'll pay the upcharge. Or I'll get it online for a good price. I guess we'll see how that turns out. But I appreciate everyone, if you made it to the end, listening to me ramble, going on about what's going on with the car and the family. But that's a big thing to me, is family and personal life. And I think it's important to sometimes show that, it's not all about the cardboard all the time. Anyway, have a great night. Thank you very much. Please, if you can, thumbs up, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I'm very, very low subscriber count. And my last couple of videos haven't been getting thumbs down as much as some of my earlier ones, but really haven't been getting thumbs up either. So that would be greatly appreciated. Again, take care, enjoy, have a great summer, and I'll see you in the next video.